In this video, we will cover the standard form of Boolean expression and the how to write the truth table from this Boolean expression. So, what do you mean by standard form? So, in an expression, there it can be in any form. That it can be by some sum term, some product term is there, and they are added, and then they are ANDed, then they are odd. So, that is not standard form. Standard form means any form of expression can be represented into two standard form. That one is called sum of product, second one is called product of sum. Okay, if you are very good in English, then you can understand what do you mean by sum of product. It means some terms are producted and then they are summed. This is the sum of product and then they are summed. And if you are not very good at English like me, so you can remember like this. If the product term is coming at last, means you have to product first. While representing in expression, sum of product means the product it is written last. It means I have to product first. The sum which is written first, then that will come. Mean first they will producted, then they will be summed. Okay. So this is the representation. It means how to represent this sum of product. A, B, C plus A bar B plus C D bar plus A bar B bar C. This is one example of a sum of product form. You see, they are first producted, means they are ANDed, and after the AND operation, then they are odd. So sum of product, sum of product. Okay, don't confuse between these two. This is one is sum of product, and second one is called product of sum. Don't confuse between these two. Let's understand first this one clear. Once you will make understanding of this one sum of product, automatically you will come to know what is product of sum and what to do with this product of sum terms. Okay, so this is the representation of sum of product. That my product term, then they are summed. So this is not, but this is not the standardization form, but this is the product term only. That is the sum of product form. But they are not standard sum of product form. So next, there are some domain. What do you mean by domain? Domain means number of variables that present in a sum of product term. Let's take AB plus BC bar plus A bar BC. Suppose this is one sum of product term. You see, this is one product, and they are summed. This is a sum of product term. So what do you mean by domain? For this case, domain are nothing but A and B, A, B and C. For this expression, A, B, C are the domain. Let's take another example. A, B bar C plus A, B plus A, D bar B plus B, C bar D. Let's take this is another sum of product form. So what are the domains in this case? Domains are nothing but number of input variables, that is A, B, C, D. A, B, C and D is also there. And there is no other variable that is present, no E, no F. So these are the these are the domains. And remember one thing, in this sum of product, there can be a single term also. If you are seeing a single term, it doesn't mean that it is not in product term. It is also producted with a value 1. Okay, since it is producted in A, producted with B, C and ANDed with C. So this is also product term A dot 1. So a single term can be present in this sum of product form. And one more thing. If a form is there AB bar plus BC bar plus AB bar C whole bar. Let's take this one is there, but I have written like this. This is not a sum of product form, because in sum of product each variable can have a bar, but it is not applicable to a bar over a product term. It means A dot B bar is not applied to, not will counted as a sum of product. It means A bar dot B bar, it is possible, but not A dot B whole bar. Okay, so this is not a sum of product form. Remember, but the A bar, B bar, dot C bar plus D dot D bar, it is a product term, no problem. Product term plus A, B, C bar, D plus A bar, B bar, C, D bar. This is a sum of product form, because each variable having a bar and they are ANDed and they are OR. This is possible, but it is not possible. A B C D plus A B C bar D plus A bar B bar C D bar. It is not a sum of product form because here there are more than one variable, they are ANDed. Okay, here also more than one variable, they are ANDed, or after they are taken the complement, ANDed and the complement. So it is not possible. Possible in the sense it is not applicable for the sum of product form. So this is the representation of a sum of product form and this is the domain. Now we'll see how to represent this sum of product form using and or representation. How to represent this term with and or representation. So you see, here is one input A, here is one input B. First they are ANDed. Then B dot C bar. One B is over here, one C is there. I have to apply a NOT gate, so it will become C bar. And then they are ANDed. C dot D bar. Sorry, means B dot C bar. Then A B bar C. The third input is nothing but A. Let's take over here A. Then it is nothing but B bar. It means along with B I have to take one AND NOT operation. B bar dot C. So then these three are ANDed. This is B bar. This middle one is A. This one is C, which is nothing but A B bar C. Then these three are ORed. And they are ORed will give me this expression AB plus BC bar plus AB bar C. Or you could not take the complements here. Let's make it bit simple. Don't take the complement for now. It means only have to write this direct expression. No need to take the complement. What I did here, it is nothing but AB. This is the AND gate. The next one is nothing but BC. Second AND gate. Third one is nothing but ABC. This is the third AND gate. And these three AND gate and then OR. So this is the representation of AND or representation. First they are ANDed, then they are OR. This is one way of representation. A second way of representation is called NAND representation. NAND. How to represent NAND? This same expression can be done. This is A, this is B. First I have to take one NAND gate. Again, A, B, C. Let's take B, C. I am not taking from here. You can take from here, and just for simplification I am doing it again. I am taking one B input over here. This is B. Let's take one B is over here, one B from here. Okay. So this is another NAND gate. And third one is A, B, C. Here A, here C, here A, here B, C. Then again applied to a NAND gate. So this is the first NAND operation. Then these three have to take another NAND gate. So how to represent a second NAND gate? That is by negative OR. Are you getting or not? This is one NAND form. This is also one NAND form. And at the output, what I will get? I will get the same value as nothing but AB plus BC plus ABC. How? This gate will give me AB bar. This value will give me BC bar because they are NAND gate. This is nothing but ABC whole bar. And when these three are applied to this negative OR, because of these bubbles, these bars will cancel out. Means this bar will cancel out. So at the input of this OR gate, not this NAND gate, to this OR gate, what I will have? I will have AB, I will have BC, I will have ABC, and they will added will give me value AB plus BC plus ABC. Are you getting or not? So this is the two representation of this sum of product. That is, one is AND OR and second one is NAND operation. Then we will see how to convert our general form to standard of form. Standard of means SOP. Any general form is there. How to represent that in sum of product. Let's take one general expression. Let's take A bar B C bar plus A plus B bar multiplied by B plus C bar plus A B bar. Let's take any term. It is neither in sum of product nor in product of sum. It is a general form is there. I have to represent this form into sum of product. Here you see, here it is one product term is there. here it is one sum term, here it is one sum term, they are producted, so it is not in any single form. So what to do? I have to expand this one, a b c bar, I have to multiply each term, I have to apply the distributive law. It is nothing but ab, then ac bar, then a b bar plus b bar b plus b bar c bar plus b bar a b bar. Just I expanded using distribution formula. A bar b c bar is there. It is a b plus a c bar plus a dot a. It will give me value a, so it will remain as a b bar. Okay. Plus b bar b. It will give me value 0. Plus b bar c bar is there. Plus this b bar dot b bar will give me value only b bar. So b bar into a. Are you getting or not? And first I applied the distribution formula, then using some rules I am simplifying. Here you see one a b bar is there, a one a b b is there. It means a plus a. It will give me value a. So using these two I can write only a b bar. So it is nothing but a bar b c bar plus a b plus a c bar plus a b bar plus b bar c bar. Okay. Now it looks like a sum of product term, SOP term. You see, this is one product term, and they are summed. My product term, as I said earlier, it can be complement of a single variable, but it should not be a complement of more than one variable. Okay, so these are the product terms, product, and they are summed. So that's why it is called sum of product. So this is the way we can represent our general form into sum of product form. Then we will see what is the standard. These are the not standard form. Why they are not standard form? In a standard form, there should be each domain. What do we mean a domain? As I just said just earlier, the domain means the number of input variables that are present. You see, what are the domain for this case? For this case, my domains are A, B, C. Yes or no? There is no other variable. But standard form will be that form in which each term having the number of domains, same number of domains. It means this term should have both A, B, C. Means either A or complement of A, does not matter. But it should have the three terms. This term, it is not in standard form, means only A, B is there. Not that second term, that is C or C bar, it is not there. Here it is A, C bar is there. B and B bar, either B or B bar is not there. Here C or C bar, any of them are not there. Here neither A nor A bar is there. It means this form is not a standard form. It is a SOP, but not a standard SOP. Standard SOP will be that form in which each term there should be same number of domain. There should be the number of domain that present in this expression. It should be present on each term. Okay, so let's take a 4 input SOPs and to solve that one. So how to convert that this general form, that in the product form, SOP form, into standard SOP? Let's take a input A, B, C, D plus A, B, C bar plus A, B bar D plus AC. You can take anything, not a problem anyway. So first you have to find the number of, what are the domains. So what are the domains over here? A, B, C and D. Okay, so in this case you have to check these 4 domains should be present in each term. In the first term it is okay, A, B, C, D all are there. In the second term, A, B, C bar, the D is missing. So how to do? You have to apply this formula, D plus D bar. What will be this value? Is nothing but 1. Are you getting or not? Means A plus A bar is nothing but 1. It means with any number of term I can multiply this one. X dot 1 is nothing but X. ABC dot 1 will give me ABC. B bar C D bar dot 1 will give me B bar C D bar. It means I can multiply 1 with any variable, it will not hamper my output. So I can multiply 1 over here one over here, one over here, and for each one I can write d plus d bar. That is the term that is missing in that. That is the domain that is missing in that term. So this here I am going to add d plus d bar. I am going to multiply d plus d bar. It means d plus d bar is nothing but 1. It is a b c bar dot 1. That will give me a b c bar. So it will not affect my result. Now the second term, here it is a b c d is there. With the second term, a b bar d is there. What is missing? C plus C is missing, so I have to add C plus C bar. Okay. In the last term, A C is there. What are the terms that are missing? One is B plus B bar. Second one is D plus D bar. Okay. So any number of domains or the variables that are missing in each term, we have to multiply that term along with its conjugate or complement, so that the value will become 1. It will not affect my output. So what will my output? A B C D, A B C bar D. Just now using distribution formula, A B C bar D bar plus A B bar C D. It doesn't matter whether I will write C first or D later or D first C later, not to affect, because A dot B is nothing but B dot A. Okay. Then A B bar D C bar plus A C, you have to multiply this term, ACBD plus ACBD bar plus ACB bar D plus ACB bar D bar. What I did, I just using this distribution formula, I just opened this one. So you see, here there are one missing term or one domain. So because of that, since there are one missing term, there are extra two term came. Here is one missing term, that is C, therefore two term came. Here there are two missing terms, one is B, one is D. For that, 4 term came. So remember, the number of terms that are missing from this expression, double the number of output that we are getting, means double the number of terms that we will get at the output after applying the standard formula. Okay, now this is the standard formula. You can check A, B, C, D are there, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, both. Either complement form or in simple form. All are there, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, or in each and every term. The 4 domain that we found at my starting, that is there. So it is the standard form of this sum of product. Okay. Now we will see how to represent this SOP form into binary. Let's take, I have a term A B bar C D bar. This term is there. So how to represent this into binary? So for each variable I am going to write 1. Or for B I am going to write 0. It means I have to check for what possible combination of this A, B, C, D, my output is going to give me a value 1. Okay, since they are ANDed, so you have to check what are the conditions for which this output is going to give me 1. Since they are ANDed, what are the conditions? All inputs should be 1. All literals should be 1. Okay, it means my A should be 1, B should be 0, C should be 1 and D should be 0. Then only it is possible if A equal to 1 and B equal to 0. B 0 means B bar will give me value 1. C equal to 1, it is okay. D is 0 means D bar will give me value 1. Then 1.1.1.1 will give me value 1. Okay. So let's take a 3 input expression sum of product. This is the term A B bar C plus A bar B C bar plus ABC. Suppose this is a SOP or not? SOP, it is also a standard form. Why? How many number of what is the domain? Domains are nothing but A, B, C. There is no D term, means only 3 domains are there. 3 number of domain means in each term there are 3 number of domain that are present. So it is a standard form. When there are all domain present means it is a standard form. So here you say when this value will become 1. It will value 1 when A equal to 1, B equal to 0, C equal to 1. You see from here A equal to 1, B equal to 0. It means B bar will give me value 1 and C will 1. When these 3 are ANDed, they will give me, this whole term will give me value 1. Next, when this value will become 1, when A equal to 0, equal to C, B equal to 1. Because the term upon which bar is there, you have to take that term as 0. Okay, and the other term is, when it is simple one, you have to take the 1. For this, A equal to B equal to C equal to 1. When this 3 cases will occur, then only output will become 1. It is the condition for each term. Now I have to check for what condition my SOP should be 1. My standard SOP should become 1. For what case? Since they are OR. For OR operation, either any input is 1 or all input are 1. Are you getting or not? For OR operation, when will the output will become 1? Output will 1 when any of the input is 1. If this is 1, this is 0, this is 0, then only output will also 1. If this is 1, this is 1, this is 0, then also possible. If 3 are 1, then also possible. So these are the cases. So you have to find for the single cases for what value this A, B, C will 1, and for overall if this will 1 and whatever may be the condition for these two, my output will give me value 1. So this is all about your sum of product. Now we will see the second one, which is nothing but the product of sum. Now the product of sum. So from the name you can signify that is product of sum means first, since it is sum is coming at last means first they will be summed, and then the sum terms will be producted, and it means it will ended. So how to represent this product of sum is nothing but A plus B plus C dot A bar plus B plus C bar dot A bar dot A dot A plus B bar plus C bar. Let's take anything. It is a product of sum form. You see, it is sum. It is also possible. Similarly, like SOP, that SOP can have one single term. Here also POS can have one single term. That single term is nothing but summation of something 0. This is summation of some values, some variables or some literals. It is also summation of A plus 0. Okay. So it is the single term can also be possible. So it is a sum term, it is also sum term, it is also one sum term, and then the 4 sum term they are ended. That's why its name is product of sum. Product of sum. Okay. So one thing here, A plus B plus C whole bar. Similarly for SOP, that A dot B dot C whole bar is not possible in SOP because but A bar B bar C this is possible, but this is not possible. Similarly for POS, A plus B plus C whole bar is not possible. That means the complement should be restricted only to single variable. It should not extended for the more than 2 variables. It means A bar plus B bar plus C bar. This term is possible for SOP, but this term is not. Okay. Remember this point that that complement should be upon single variable in both cases. So this is the representative of SOP because in our some form that is given in any symbol or in circuit, that might not be in SOP or POS form. So you can convert that. So let's see how to represent this one. Let's take a simple one. Okay, let's remember this point. This single variable is possible. Okay. So let's take how to represent this one using this AND OR operation, or I can say OR AND operation. Previous one was AND OR. Here it is OR AND. It means first inputs will be ORed. This is A, this is B, this is C. Let's take one example. ABC plus AC plus BC. This is one example. So ABC. Then I have to take A from here, C from here. Again they are ORed. Again B plus C. So I have to take B over here. I have to take C from here. Again I have to take one OR operation. And this 3 OR operation will be ANDed. So this output will give me ABC plus AC. Sorry, I'm really sorry. This is the SOP form. So my POS form will be nothing but A plus B plus C dot A plus C dot B plus C. Okay. So this is nothing but A plus B plus C. That is the first term. This is nothing but my B plus. It is nothing but A plus C. The OR operation of A and C. Second term. The third term is nothing but B plus C. And then these 3 terms are ANDed. That is applied to AND gate. Okay. So this is the AND OR AND representation. Now we will see the standard form. Similar to the SOP, this is not in our standard form because for standard form we have to find the domains. So here you see how many number of input are there. A, B, C, 3 input are there. So it means in each term these 3 should be present. The first term A, B, C are present. In second term A bar, B, C bar it is present. That term can be A bar. Means single term or can be complement of that one. That should be present. And in the here also are present. But in this case only A is there. It means B and C are absent. B or B bar and C or C bar. These two terms are absent. So how to this? If that will be there, then only it is standard form. I can say this is my standard form. This is my standard form. So this is one expression. These 3 are ended, and this inside this they are OR. Then this is a standard form because each and every domain that is present. Now we'll see how to convert a normal POS to standard POS form. Let's take, I have one example, A, B bar, C plus A bar, B, D bar plus B, C, D bar. Sorry, why I am writing again in SOP form? It should be A bar plus B plus C bar multiplied and A plus B bar plus D and A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Suppose this is there. In a question this is there. This is the POS form, product of sum. But this is not standard form. Why this is not standard form? What are the domains? What are the domains over here? How many number of input are there? A, B, C, D. So the domains are A, B, C, D. It means my each term, sum term, this domain should be present. Here only A, B, C is there. D or D bar is absent. Here C or C bar is absent. Here D or D bar is absent. So how to replace that term? I can add D dot D bar equal to 0. It means D dot D bar is equal to 0 or not? 1 dot 0 equal to 0. 0 dot 1 is nothing but 0. It means with each term can I add 0? A plus 0 will give me value A. So if I add 0 in each term, it will not hamper my output. And in place of 0, I am going to replace with the term that is missing over there. So for this term, it is nothing but A bar plus B plus C bar plus D bar. Then dot A plus B bar plus D plus C bar. Okay. Then plus A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. It is dot. While solving numerical, please focus on the dot and plus and the bar because they are so confusing. Okay, so I represent my this term along with the term that is missing over here. Okay, so after that, what I have to do? I have to apply this formula that we read in, that is I think 11th or 12th rule. A plus BC can be represented as A plus B into A plus C. Okay, I have to apply this rule to this expression. You see, let's take this is X, or this is, let's take this is A and this is B, this is C. So it looks like A plus BC. So I have to represent this A plus BC into A plus B into A plus C. It means A bar plus B plus C bar plus D, that is A plus B. Then multiplied with A bar plus B plus C bar plus D bar, that is A plus C. So this is A, this is C. Let's take for example, or X, Y, Z. You take X, Y, Z. So how to represent this? X plus Y, Z is nothing but X plus Y and then X plus Z. Okay, so here it is nothing but X, it is nothing but Y, it is nothing but X, it is nothing but Z. So my X plus Y, Z, I have to represent X plus Y into X plus Z. Similarly, this one also can be written A plus B bar plus D plus C into A plus B bar plus D plus C bar. Just the two terms that to multiply, just divide into two parts. Then dot. Again for this term, A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D, and second one is A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. Okay. number of terms that are missing from this term, for that only you have to write two extra term. Here only D is missing, so I have to what I wrote, two extra term, D and D bar. Here C is missing, C bar. Here D is missing, D bar. So in this way you can convert your POS to, this is nothing but standard POS. This is standard form. A, B, C, D, all domain are present. A, B, C, D. In each term, your all domains should be present. Then that will be the standard form. Okay. So you have to, the term that is missing, you have to add this term D bar, and you have to apply this formula. A plus BC is nothing but A plus B into A plus C. Or you can simply, the term that you added, divide into two parts. Okay. So this way you can convert your product of sum to standard product of sum. Now we'll see how to represent our this product term into binary. Let's, I have a number A plus B bar plus C plus D bar. Okay. So you have to check for what values of A, B, C, D this output is going to give me a value 0. In the previous case, compare between these two. Previous case we are assuming for what value of A, B, C, D this value will give me value 1. And for product of sum we are seeking for the value that for what value of A, B, C, D this output will give me value 0. Now you tell me for what value this output, since it is a sum term, this value, this literal should be 0, this literal should be 0, this literal should be 0, and this is the only case possible. If 4 input are 0, then only my output will become 0. It means my A should be 0, B should be 1, C should be 0, D should be 1. Why B and D are 1? If they will 1, then only B bar will become 0, D bar will become 0, and that then it is possible summation will give me value 0. Okay. This is the case you have to see for what value of ABCD my term, each sum term will give me value 0. So in a product of sum, which is nothing but this is on sum term and product with sum term. So this POS will become 0 when either this input is 0, whatever may be these two does not matter, or both are 0, whatever may be the third one does not matter, or 3 input are 0. So this is the case. Dot product means, dot means AND operation means if any one input is 0 or all are 0, at that case my output will become 0. So remember for sum of product SOP we are seeking for the what value of ABCD, my output is going 1. Here we are seeking for 0 and here 0. Here we are seeking for 1 and 1. Okay, remember these two and try to compare between these two, then only it will become easy for you to remember. So this is the way, this is all about your sum of product and product sum. So how to convert a POS into SOP? For that you have to remember some points, then only it will become easy for you to convert. The terms, okay, that the POS first, don't confuse between POS and SOP. SOP means this is the product term, then they are summed. Okay, P is coming product last means it will become first. Here there are sum term and they are producted. So let's first, suppose I have a SOP. I have a SOP with me. From the SOP, can you represent this SOP into binary? This is the, you have to represent SOP into binary. Similarly for POS, can you represent the POS into binary? Yes, we know how to represent POS in binary. For SOP, you have to look for each. A means it is 1, A bar means it is 0. For POS, A bar means 1 and A means 0. Because here we are looking for the output, that is for what value of input the output is 0. Here we are looking for output should be 1. That's why for SOP we are assuming this. A means it is 1 for binary representation. A bar means 0. And for POS, A bar is nothing but 1, A equal to 0. So first keep one thing in your mind, the terms that are present in SOP, that terms are not present in my POS. It means whatever will be the number of terms, according to, suppose I have a 4 input this SOP. There are 16 possible combinations and out of 16 there might be some term. Suppose there are 8 terms in this expression. 8 term means out of 16, those 8 terms are present over in SOP, those 8 terms are not there in POS. It means the remaining 8 terms will be present in POS. Let me tell you using one example, then it will become more easy. Suppose I have a SOP is given A bar B C bar plus A B bar C plus A bar B bar C plus A B C. Suppose I have this expression. So what you have to do? You have to take the binary values, binary conversion of this SOP. What are the binary values? 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 1. It is SOP means I am taking A equal to 1 and A bar equal to 0. Similarly for B and C, all number of input. A bar means 0, B bar 0, C equal to 1. 1, 1, 1. So this is the case for which my output will become 1. Now, since there are 3 input, what is the domain? There are 3. Domain means A, B, C. And this is a standard form. You have to keep this thing in mind, this should be in standard form. And if it is not in standard form, then I can't apply this conversion. Okay. If it is not in standard form, first you convert it in standard form by adding, suppose D plus D bar like this. Then only this value will become, multiplying D plus D bar with this one. Okay. Then after converting into binary, there are 3 input. 3 input means there are possible 8 combinations: 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Out of this 8 combination, 0, 1, 0, this 1, 0, 1, this one, 0, 0, 1, this one, and 1, 1, 1. These 4 terms are present in my SOP. It means this term, and these 4 terms are not present in my SOP. It means in my POS, these 4 terms will occur. Are you getting or not? The term that are present in SOP, that term will be not there in POS. In POS, the term that is present is nothing but the term that are not present in SOP. So now I have to represent this binary digit to convert into my POS form. So for POS, how to represent a 0 is nothing but A. So it is nothing but A plus B plus C. For POS, how to represent 0, 1, 1 is nothing but A plus B bar plus C bar. For 1, 0, 0, A bar plus B plus C. Means for 1 I am writing bar, for 0 I am writing simple expression. Sorry. Yes, it is correct. 1, 1, 0. It means A bar plus B bar plus C. Okay. So this is the SOP given to me. And what I did, I convert this SOP into POS. This is, you see, this is one sum term, sum, and each sum term A, B, C, 3 domains are present. It means it is a standard POS. Okay, and I took the binary digit which are not present in this SOP form. Similarly, we can convert our POS to in SOP. How? In simple same way. Suppose I have an expression A bar plus B plus C bar. A bar plus B bar plus C. A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay. It means this is the POS given to me. How many domains are there? Domain is nothing but 3. So I have to write this domain into my binary form. It means it is in standard form because each domain is present in each term. So it is a standard. No need to convert it in again standard form. It is already in standard form. So what is A bar? A bar is nothing but 0. B is nothing but A bar. A bar means it is 1. B is nothing but 0. C bar is nothing but 1. Bar means it is 1. Then A bar nothing but 1. B bar 1. C 0. Then 1, 1, 1. Bar. Yes, bar. Remember this thing. Bar means 1. These 3 are the terms that are present in my POS. Then which are the terms that are not present in my POS? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, and then 1. Okay, these 5 terms and already 3 terms are there. There are total 8 terms. These 3 are present in my POS and these 5 terms are not present in my POS. It means these 5 terms will occur in my SOP. So SOP, how I have to write? A equal to 1, A bar equal to 0. It means A bar, B bar, C bar, with a SOP means product term. A bar B bar C, A bar B C bar, A bar B C, A B bar C bar. Okay, now I think it is clear to you. These are the terms that are present in my POS. Now I convert this term into my SOP by the terms that are not present in my POS. And for SOP, I am writing in this way. For a variable or for a literal with no bar, that will be represent will be 1. Similar normal case. And for the bar, that is 0. And for POS, since I am looking here for the output equal to 0, that's why I am taking in this way. My A bar is nothing but 1 and my normal value is nothing but 0. Okay, so this is the conversion. Next we will see how to convert this Boolean expression into truth table. Suppose you have a Boolean expression that is in sum of product form. Let's take A B bar C plus A bar B C bar plus A bar B bar C bar plus A B C. Suppose you have this SOP form. So you have to write this SOP into truth table. So how to write this truth table? For truth table you have to first see how many number of input are there. 3. 3 number of input means 2 power 3. There are 8 possible combinations. You know that. So you have to write this 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 triple 1. Now for the values of the SOP, the terms are there, which is nothing but 1 0 1. So for 1 0 1 you write 1. 0 1 0. So 0 1 0 you write 1. 0 0 0 you write 1. 1 1 1 you write 1. The term that are present in SOP you write 1 in that term. And the term that are not present in SOP you write 0 for that. Okay. So this is my input A, B, C. This is my X. And this is the product term. That is nothing but A bar, B bar, C bar, this term. I mean this term. And this is nothing but A bar, B, C bar, this term. Which is nothing but A, B bar, C, this term. And last one is A, B, C, this term. Okay. In this way you can write the SOP into a truth table. Similarly, you can draw from a truth table, you can write your expression. How? For SOP I am talking about. Suppose this is the truth table that is given. So from the truth table you see for the value when my output is 1, you take those values for which my output is 1. For SOP I am considering the output equal to 1. Okay. And since these values are 1, you write expression for this, which is nothing but A bar, B, C bar. Because for SOP, for a 0 means I am writing with a bar. 1 means no bar. In this way you can represent your SOP into truth table or your truth table into SOP. Now let's see how to convert that POS into SOP. POS into truth table. Suppose you have a POS form that is nothing but A bar plus B plus C bar. I am taking only 3 variables because it will become easy for me and it will take less time. You can take 4 variables, so not a problem at all. I have another value A, B bar, C bar. A, B, C, A bar plus B bar plus C bar. This is a product of sum and they are producted. So again you have to check how many variables? 3 variables. A, B, C. Write down the combinations. These are the combination that is possible for 3 input. Here my output, for which value output I will take? I will take the values that is given in my POS form, which is nothing but, what is this term? Is nothing but 1 0 1. Because for POS this A bar means 1, B means 0. So for 1 0 1 I am going to write 0. Because for POS I am taking output as 0. A, B bar, C bar, 0 1 1, 0 1 1 I am writing 0. 0 0 0 I am writing 0. 1 1 1 I am writing 0. Those values, those terms that are present in my POS, take the binary conversion and for those values write 0 and for all other cases you write 1. And here this is the sum term. Sum term will be you write the same value that is given for zeros. In this way you can convert your POS into truth table. And similarly for truth table, how you can convert? You have to check if it is in POS form. You have to check for values for which my output is 0. This term, this term, this and this. And for that term you write the term that is sum of some terms. So the 1 will be represented by simple bar and 0 will be represented by simple B for POS. And for SOP you know that 1 means simple A, 0 means A bar. Okay. So this is all about your Boolean expression and how to convert into truth table. And with this point we have completed our this chapter, that is logic gate and Boolean algebra. Along with we have completed our third module also. Okay. So our first and third module both are completed. In next video we will try to do one quick revision of this third module. After that we will start BJT and FET, that is bipolar junction transistor and field effect transistor. These two chapters that left in our second module, that will start after one videos. Okay.